Hi guys. So I've been an amateur radio operator now for about a month in South Africa. My call sign is Zulu Sierra 1 Charlie Delta Golf, and I've had some pretty good contacts. Been playing a lot with 10 meters as well as as Whisper. I've been also playing around with Whisper, but with 10 meters on SSB, I've built a little dipole antenna, and I've got my 100-watt ICOM IC707, and it's doing really quite well. 100 watts, gives out 100 watts. I don't have an amplifier yet, and I don't know if I will. I think I'm rather, at the moment, I'm thinking kind of improve my antenna before I go for an amplifier. I really want to build a 10 meter Yagi and somehow make it directional. I don't know yet if I'll have some kind of rotor system in the future, probably, but I'll probably just turn it by hand to begin with. So, who have we been contacting this week? Well, on the 10 meter band, I spoke with a gentleman in India, VU2XO, Victor Uniform 2, X-Ray Oscar, and Mr. Patel in India. It's unbelievable. Just with such a basic piece of equipment that you can get these kind of contacts. Lima Zulu 1 Quebec, India, a chap in Bulgaria, Spain, Romania. This is quite a cool contact. A German guy in Malawi. He's got the call 7 Queen 7 Victor Whiskey. Hans in Sweden. This morning I made a contact with a chap in China, Mark, Bravo Hotel 7 Juliet Uniform Oscar. And then from the country of my birth, even though I'm here in South Africa and I've got a South African call, but in England, 2 Echo 0 Yankee Yankee Yankee, a chap by the name of Mike, and he sounds, I was looking at Mike, it sounds like he does a lot of this stations on the air, and it was great. It's such a clear signal, and he was only using 50 watts, and it sounded like we were next door to each other. It was really, really fantastic. So I'm really, really enjoying this hobby. There's so much to learn, but I think for now I'm just going to stick with this 10 meters. I was using a long wire and a 9-to-1 balun, but now I think I'm just going to stick with a 10 meter dipole. Just play with 10 meters during the day. It seems to fade after dark. Although on the air I can hear another South African station, Zulu Sierra 1 Alpha November. He seems to be able to get other stations like up to about 9 o'clock at night, and I want to make a contact with him, find out what he's doing, because it's pretty impressive. And now I'm just really, really enjoying the hobby. It's fascinating, and it's real. It's not just using the internet to communicate with people. This is real. It's just weird the way that it's just the propagation. You know, the way that the atmosphere is affecting the signals, that they're bouncing off the atmosphere. You know, and your signals are getting all around the world. I mean, the chap in China, with QRZ.com, I was working out where he was, and it's like almost 13,000 kilometers away. 13,000 kilometers away. He could hear me, I could hear him. That is just cool. That is really, really cool. I'm in Sweden. I think Sweden was 10,000 kilometers away. Okay, so I've managed to get into like Europe and Asia. I think now what I want to try and do is get over to South America and try and hear. I've been hearing some South American call signs, but for some reason they just can't hear me. A few chaps, they can make out that I'm calling them, but they just cannot. They can't hear me. They can make out there's something there, and they just say, I'm sorry, your signals are so weak, we just can't make out your call sign, which is a shame really. But this is where I'm thinking of getting like a Yagi, or not getting a Yagi antenna. I want to build my own Yagi antenna. This is something else about the hobby. You can build your own stuff, and that is it's awesome. Like the dipole that I built, I got some speaker wire and built my own dipole, and it got me to China. Got me a signal. My signal made it all the way to China. That is just cool, you know. So no, I'm really enjoying the hobby. The only thing is, for some reason, my TV gives me interference on my little ICOM 707, IC 707, and my poor daughter. Whenever I want to go on the radio, I turn off the TV by the plug, and she's devastated. She's just like, well, I get into trouble basically. So I can only make a few QSOs, then the TV goes back on. But anyway, that's the way it goes. But no, I'm really enjoying the hobby, and also the 2 meter net on Sundays. That's a really good way just to listen to the local ham guys, what they're doing, and lots of interesting things happening around Cape Town. Echolink, I tried Echolink for the first time a few days ago. That is something else. Although it's a bit weird because I was using my mobile phone, and that seems a little bit like cheating. I wasn't using a radio, I was using my mobile phone, so c'est la vie. Alright guys, that is my QSO update for this week, and then next week let's see what I was doing then. Okay, this is my kind of like video diary, I guess. Bye for now.